fans, do you want to win your share of $100,000? Simply enter the houseofboxing.com Fight Night Prediction Challenge. Compete with boxing fans around the world. Simply head over to houseofboxing.com and sign up now.
This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted to be joined with the birthday boy today, Mr. Sol Dacres. We're here in Saudi Arabia for a massive, massive event. You're not fighting this weekend, but for yourself to be involved with this, how incredible is it?
Yeah, I mean, look at the production. You know, I think they've, pulled out all the stops of the production of the fight and everything like that. You know, so it's great to just take in the experience.
For yourself, you know, you've been in camp, you've been with Tyson Fury. How incredible is it for you to, and how good of an experience has it been for you?
Yeah, I mean, like, first and foremost, it's just the sparring, you know, in the ring. That's the main experience I'm gaining. And obviously, he's a top dog, you know, very skillful, very tricky, big, you know, he's a champion, so it's been, you know, exceptional work for me.
For yourself, you know, when you look at the guys you've been in the ring with, you know, they can't compare much to Tyson Fury, and everyone says how much you learn from sparring. You might not see it already, but do you see the improvements from just being in that camp, being around everyone?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm improving week by week. You know, in there with him. You know, and I'm seeing what I'm improving, and I'm learning stuff all the time, learning stuff. So yeah, like you say, I'm always improving in that environment.
What can you share about some of the sparring stories in with him? And obviously not just you, but Bacoli and everyone else as well.
I knocked him out every day. No. Just good hard sparring, you know. There's nothing major to tell about it, you know, but then we're sparring very hard and you know, we're not holding back.
So we'll get into yourself. What do you think is next for you? You know, we recently had a performance. What do you think is next for you now after this?
Yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll get one fight before the end of the year. The Wardy and Adelaide fight this weekend, you know, I've got my eyes on that. And hopefully I'll get the winner of that early next year, you know, when that's ready to go.
Absolutely, and for yourself, where, especially in this situation, everyone talked that, especially when it comes to the British level, it was always talking about, you know, Fraser Clark, Fabio Wardley and David Adelaide. And I was saying, you know, Sol Dacres, you deserve to be in that conversation. Did you feel in a sense, or do you feel in a sense sometimes you might get overlooked by certain people?
You could say that, but those guys fighting, they know what I'm about. That's why they don't mention my name, because they know that I'm the hardest fight for them. You know, when they're looking at who to beat, they're probably looking at me and thinking, how do I even beat him? So in terms of their minds, they know where I am and what I'm about. You know, for whatever other reasons, you know, anyone else don't care. But when I get in that ring, they know what time it is.
Absolutely. One person I did want to talk to you about is, there was a lot of back and forth about it being a potential opponent for yourself next, was Jeamie TKV. He was talking a bit of a back and forth between yourself. He obviously suffered a loss. What's your reaction to that?
That's my reaction. We was ready to go to fight him next. You know, we was getting all things ready, and he lost his fight. Unfortunately, he didn't take care of his own business. Otherwise, we could have been saying, you know, we would have been fighting him next. But, you know, on to the next one for him, on to the next one for me.
So, especially on the last one from me, where you see you in the camp with Tyson Fury now, obviously Oleksandr Usyk is next. Something that can be said about Usyk is very evasive, very quick on his feet, hard to hit. That's all that can be aligned with someone like yourself. So do you see yourself being brought back for that camp? It's obviously being an orthodox a bit difficult.
Potentially, you know, obviously he's a southpaw, he's going to get the southpaws in. But, you know, he's working well with me. You know, he knows I'm very sharp, technical and quick. You know, so he might want me to, you know, get a few rounds in with him as well at the start. But he's obviously going to have to get the southpaws in for the sparring. You know, it's a no-brainer. But, you know, for the sharpness and that, he might get me back in just to get back into the sparring.
100% Sol. I don't want the team to leave you, so they just run off now. So
I've got my eyes on it, man. I'm like, don't leave without me, man, because I've got to go back to the hotel.
So I'll let you go now. Sol, thank you for your time to meet you. Appreciate it. Catch up soon, mate. Top man. Thank you, mate. Cheers.